Well, we end Chalk Talk the way we began it, all the way back to week number 1 and going back and looking at some of the different Chalk Talks we've done. Players, formations, plays. I told you all year long that would be our theme, and really no different in the Super Bowl, but how fun to actually have this player, a Percy Harvin, who you had hoped you'd have the Ferrari revving all year long, and you didn't have him for much. You didn't have him for many plays. Less than 40 offensive snaps on the season. But boy, did he make a big play in just the second snap of the game in this Super Bowl and in this World Championship. So that's players, formations. Now take a look at this, and it's 2nd and 7. First down play, this is after the safety. First down play, you get in your run heavy look and you run Marshawn for 3 yards. This is now 2nd and 7. And look at this formation closely. And when you go back and watch, look at Russell Okung, watch Breno Giacomini, and even look at Zach Miller. All three of these guys are trying to give a tell to the Denver defense that it's going to be pass. In fact, both of your tackles and Zach are in 2-point stances. They're not down like they were on first down on a run play. They're trying to do all they can by formation to show pass. They're in a stack alignment. You got Doug Baldwin on the ball. You've got Zach off the ball. You've got these players in 2-point stances on the edge. And you can see even the ends and some of the people for Denver looking at that and thinking, boy, that to me and everything here in a stack alignment with these two and a 3-wide set and a 2-point stance, that tells me pass. So formationally, you're trying to get the mindset of that defense to be thinking pass. Players, Percy Harvin, get him in space. Formation, show that defense pass. And then ultimately, show them a fly sweep and show it for just the second time all year. And I can't really think with this regime ever running fly sweep at any other point than that New Orleans game in the playoffs where Percy takes it from the other direction and gets you 9 yards. And then the second play of the game, you come in a fly sweep. Now, as this play is unfolding, realize Darrell Bevell, Tom Cable are both on the sidelines, but they've got eyes up in the sky, up in the booth. And I promise you, when Denver got to the defensive call they got to, which was going to be a 7-man blitz, a man blitz, those guys up in the booth are screaming into Bevell's headset, into Tom Cable's, we got it. We got everything you want. Now that's just a good, guess. It's chess. It's knowing what Denver and Jack Del Rio like to do in their first 15 plays. And remember, Darrell Bevell, that West Coast system, they script these plays. They have run through these plays for 2 weeks. They know the second play of the game is going to be this fly sweep. They're guessing, and I bet they're hoping they get Denver into this pressure look, which is exactly what they do. The linebackers come right up into the A gaps. So everything is so tight and condensed in this box here. Exactly what you want on a perimeter little fly sweep to Percy. So you get the linebackers blitzing. You get actually Champ Bailey off the edge. He's blitzing. So you have everybody bottled up. And remember, when you blitz and you man blitz, what happens to the eyes of these secondary guys? Well, they get a little bit more locked in, and the safety actually having to come down and cover Golden, they get more locked into their assignment. If this was zone, maybe they see that fly sweep motion. Maybe they call it out. Maybe that end widens a little bit. Maybe they have more field covered. Instead, Denver blitzes. They just knock themselves out of the play. Karp does a great job of squeezing these gaps. Everybody accounts. Of course, Zach Miller does what he does all the time, a tremendous block. Doug Baldwin, a tremendous block on a bailing cornerback. And it's just Percy and the strong safety. And boy, they were a half step from taking this one to the house. Players will get your best player and your most speed out on the perimeter. Formations, you're trying to tell Denver pass. Play, run a fly sweep. Only the second time you've done it all year. And then hope like they did in this case, you get Denver in the exact look to attack them, to attack the weakness of this defense. And yeah, old Pot Roast, he was unblocked even, and he had no chance, much like Denver for most of that Super Bowl.